안녕하세요. 저는 노키입니다. We have been waiting here for 5 minutes because today we're going to be reacting to iKON. It seems like the YG intern forgot how to post YouTube videos, but regardless, I'm very happy that we're here today. So we've got iKON's brand new comeback titled 너라는 이유, otherwise titled But You in English, and I'm really excited for this. Now, I feel like it's going to be a sad song. I don't know. I really hope that we get something like Chat was saying a little bit earlier. I hope that we get something happy. Like, I really want something that's not going to make me emo, man, because I've just been really emo in the last couple of days. But dude, if there's anyone that I can really trust, obviously to really come through on songs like this, I think iKON have definitely proven themselves in that regard. Now, I've stayed away from teasers. I've not looked at anything like that. However, I have been very excited for this comeback because the last one honestly was absolute fucking fire. I really got to know iKON a hell of a lot better through Kingdom last year. And I'm super, super, super grateful for that because honestly, I've told you guys even in the last reaction that we did when they last dropped their last MV that, you know, iKON's a group that I've really been wanting to get into a lot more for a very long time. And I think that Kingdom was really kind of the perfect springboard, or at least rather should I say the perfect foundation, the perfect base for me to really build off. So of course, very excited to continue that. And who knows, maybe one day we might do an MV deep dive stream where we go ahead and react to quite literally all of their MVs in one. I think that that's going to be a little bit better than separating it like I was doing it last year. I think just doing everything in one go would be really fun for you guys, of course, to watch, and of course really fun for me to do as well. But look, without any further ado, we have got iKON's 너라는 wow, dude, I can't fucking speak Korean, nor can I speak English. 너라는 이유, and then of course let's get straight into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so like I said, very pumped for this one. Album listen will be over on Patreon. I'll aim to try and do it today. I'm not entirely sure if I'll get to do it today, but it will be sometime this week, so do definitely go and check that out. You guys can obviously go and catch the Kingdom reactions if you'd like to as well, but without any further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and give this one a massive old like. Let's go full screen. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's gonna be emo. Or not. Or maybe. Okay, it's gonna be emo. Fuck. I'm gearing myself up. Oh shit. 너 반짝반짝거리네. Ooh. Ooh, okay. 80s bop. We going vintage? You say that as you come on the screen. I am in love again with you, my guy. Fucking hell, bro. donghyuk is just... Hey! I definitely like the vibe of this song, bro. Yeah. Definitely not a sound I expected from them, bro. Yeah, too. I totally agree with you, Daily. Hey, junhyeong, sheesh. With the red hair? Goddamn. Yeah. He always got this vibe to him, bro. Hey, bro. Man, yunhyeong and chanwoo, bro. Crazy how they came for me in Kingdom. The man himself, Bobby. 너 왜 이렇게 멋있어? Why, bro? 답이 없지. You got no explanation, no response. Dude, I'm done, bro. donghyuk, so sexy, bro. I'm keen to see what this choreo is going to be like on music stages. Ooh. Ooh. Bro, we been fucking new, you can sing. Holy shit, the hair. Woo. God, dude, that look is so good. I say again, that look is so good. Oh, goosebumps. His voice is so good, please. 낯선 사람을 만나고. Okay. God, they look so good, man. Yo. Nah. We need you too, bro. 우리도 너희들 필요해. We need you too. I love the choreo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't do it. I'm not a dancer. This is why. They killed that. Dude, they absolutely killed that. I totally did not expect that type of sound to come out of this. I'm really, you know what? Sometimes I react to teasers and sometimes I get mega freaking hyped for obviously what I hear. And then sometimes when you do that, like sometimes teasers are so good that the MV kind of lets itself down compared to them. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like that. I'm really glad sometimes that I don't react to certain teasers because this really just kind of hit me completely out of left field. Like I obviously have, I mean, I still listen to iKON's music so much, man. Like I think that they're just one of those types of groups where, like, you know, when you're talking about their music, when you're talking about their discography, they've got a discography, I think, that really just stands the test of time. I mean, so many people will use the analogy of, you know, so-and-so aged like fine wine, but I really feel like iKON have a discography where the replayability, the quality of those songs, the quality of their titles especially, because titles are mainly what I have at least paid attention to and obviously seen. The thing is that you can keep them in your playlist for years and not get sick of playing them, nor will you skip them when they come on either. I absolutely love that. And I think that this is, yet again, another one that you can hold to that standard. The thing is, though, is that, like, I think, you know, when you look at, why, when you look at that song and you think about the lyrics and how sad the melody is and the beat, and then, you know, you compare it with so many of their other tracks. I mean, say, first cab off the rank in my mind, Rhythm Ta, right? Very different vibes, very different times, very different eras, of course, as well, very different iKON. But the thing is they've got this really awesome versatility and this very big diversity that they bring to the table as far as these song styles are concerned. But I don't think yet that I've actually heard, like, similar to 노라는 이유, I don't think that I've heard any like retro type sound from them. At least not from what I can remember. Like, I don't think that I've heard anything like this from them yet. And keep in mind that I haven't heard, you know, that much in terms of B-sides. I still obviously have a lot to do, and this will be my first iKON album listen. I think that, you know, with this sound though, somehow they fit it really well. Like, they fit it way better than I was expecting. I think in my mind, based on at least what I have heard and what I have seen of iKON, the thing that always kind of rises to the forefront of my mind, the thing that's probably most prominent, like the image, I think for me, that's most prominent is power. Like, I always consider, iKON's really fucking powerful. Like, I consider power, not only in terms of vocals, dance, and all of that type of stuff, of course, but also concept-wise. Like, we know that the rap line, especially historically as well, go fucking off. Like, we know that they go off. But I think that, like, lately, I'm really, like, it's not that I'm turning away from that type of sound, but, you know, I really just like feeling very refreshed by different sounds, obviously, entering into K-pop, whether they're being recycled or, you know, whether they're coming around again or whatever. And I really like the fact that from iKON, probably the group that I expected the least from in terms of, like, this type of sound, I'm so glad that I got it with them. Really very, very, very impressed with that. I have a lot to say about retro, man. And what I mean is, like, I have a lot of good things to say. I know that there's a lot of people obsessed with having a hate boner for it. And I mean, if you have a hate boner for retro just because of the fact it's retro, I mean, it's understandable to an extent. Obviously, when things get killed, when certain sounds get absolutely killed, I get it, right? It gets annoying. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I respect that different people have different tastes. And of course, you know, naturally some people are like, retro is just not really my thing. That's okay. If you're like, oh, fucking retro, fuck retro, I hate retro, retro shit. Everyone who does retro, oh, they're just trying to, you know, cop out or, you know, make easy music or some shit. Retro is fucking hard, man. Retro is hard. It's a difficult genre to do well. It's a very difficult genre to do well because you can either sound really plain or just shit. You can sound really plain or just shit if you don't do it well. And I feel like they've done it really well. It suits them. I would love to hear more of this. And I actually kind of hope that I'm kind of hoping maybe that the album carries this type of vibe. That would be really cool if the album carries this type of vibe, or if there's at least more retro songs of theirs that I can eventually get introduced to. I'd really be looking forward to that, honestly. I think that would be really cool. But anyway, I digress. I speak a lot, obviously, if anyone didn't notice, but very, very, very encapsulated by the song. I love that. Definitely going to be one that I will be actively listening to. I'm not entirely sure how long it will live on the playlist, but of course that's what streaming is for, so I can't wait to do that. Of course, if you guys want to go and stream the MV, then go and check it out in the description as well, but I wouldn't obviously assume that most people coming here have obviously seen it first. Also, on top of that, I will be listening to the album over on Patreon. Like I said, it will be going up sometime this week. I don't know whether or not it'll be going up tonight. If I can, then I will do that. But I'm really looking forward to this album. It's going to be my first iKON album that I'm listening to all the way through, and I'm very pumped for that. We do obviously have more iKON stuff over on the channel as well, over on Patreon, so you guys can go and give that a look too. I don't really generally react to like crack content or, you know, all that much stuff over here anymore, just for most groups, because there's so much stuff, of course, for me to get to, and it's a mountain, man. It's a never-ending fucking mountain. So I really kind of stay away from that, but I have been wanting to do some iKON reality and variety for quite some time, and I mean, hopefully I eventually get to it. I will make room for it at some stage, but at the moment we do have some concert stages, which were Patreon requests, I think, last year. And then on top of that, we also have the Kingdom reactions too. So if you guys would like to go and check those out, please do definitely go and give them a look. Also, if you enjoyed the reaction, if you enjoyed the vibes over here too, and you'd like to catch some more in future, then please do feel free, obviously, to subscribe as well. But I really just want to say thank you so much for tuning in today. I really, really love and appreciate being able to always spend time with you guys like this. And I'm very interested to hear what you guys thought of the song down below as well. So until then, take care, stay safe. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Happy streaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.